Hi guys! So in today's video we're going to be talking about how to stop comparing yourself to others, because listen to me when I tell you, comparing yourself to others is just going to take away your happiness. It doesn't add to your life at all. Comparing yourself will only bring you down and make you feel more insecure, and this life is the only life you get, so make the most out of what you have already, and that goes for your looks too. You can't change your appearance, okay? This is what you have. So do things that make you love yourself. Because let me tell you, comparison truly is the thief of joy. Everyone says that, but it's so true, okay? You are not going to be happy when you're sitting there comparing yourself to other people and their lives and how beautiful they may be. Trust me, they got insecurities too that they're just not showing. So the psychologist Leon Festinger, I think is how you pronounce it, says that people evaluate their worth by comparing their lives to others. And I think that in today's world, this is magnified by constant exposure to others, especially through social media. And on social media, so many people are going to post all the good stuff. And let me tell you, those Instagram pictures probably took multiple tries. We as humans tend to focus on what we lack when we see other people succeeding or when we see other beautiful people, but you have to understand that another person's beauty doesn't take away from yours. It doesn't change your appearance. My biggest thing is, okay, you know, if you leave the house and you feel beautiful, you're like, I look so good right now, I feel so good, and you see some great looking person and you are just starting to compare yourself and be like, oh, like I just like don't feel like I look pretty now, or she's so much prettier than me. You have to remember that seeing another pretty person doesn't change your physical appearance whatsoever. I don't know how to stress this enough, because I literally tell everyone this, even myself. When I struggle with comparison, I used to struggle with it a ton. And the biggest thing is, just because I saw another pretty person doesn't make me less pretty. It doesn't change me physically. You know, it doesn't change my eye color. It doesn't change how my makeup looks. It doesn't change any of that. I look the same as I did when I felt pretty 20 minutes ago. So that is a really, really good reminder. And I think you just always need to have that in your mind for when things like that happen. Just remember, seeing another pretty person doesn't change the way I look at all. It's not possible. And with comparing yourself to other people in the life aspect of things, a good example is you're scrolling on Instagram and you see a person post about their vacation. And bonus points if it's the place you've always wanted to go to. Of course, we're going to automatically maybe think, oh, they're on a vacation I can't afford. Oh, look at them, so much luckier than me. Be happy with what you have now. Seriously, they probably worked for that vacation. I'm telling you right now, you gotta work for what you want. Instead of sitting there and comparing your life to other people, work for it. Work for what you want. They're not getting that for free. If another person can live that life, so can you. Then it's possible. But you have to put in the work to get to that point. So instead of constantly comparing yourself to other people's lives and how great they're doing, you can have that. But you gotta put in the effort to have that. There are quite a few negative impacts of comparing yourself. I think all of us know that there's plenty of negative things that come along with it. And it can make us forget our beauty when we are always comparing ourselves to other people and how beautiful they are and all this. But you have to realize that you don't get to change how you look. So instead of spending your life just constantly being upset about another person's looks, you have to learn to be okay with yourself and how you look. And I used to compare myself to people so much. It would just completely bring me down if I saw another pretty person, right? But I started working on self-love. So I think a big thing to stop comparing yourself is really working on your mindset and self-love. Because once I started to love myself, when I saw another pretty person, I didn't get insecure. Instead of thinking, I wish I looked like her, I wish I had her eyes, I wish I had this, that. Instead of thinking about that, just think, wow, she's really pretty, and go on. You can admire someone else's beauty, of course, that's great, but you can't dwell on it and then wish that you looked like that, because it's just going to take your joy away and your confidence away. You have to work on your mindset. Especially positive affirmations are going to make a huge difference. The second that you catch yourself being like, oh, I wish I looked like her, oh my gosh, now I'm ugly, right away say, no, I'm beautiful, she's pretty, but that doesn't take away from my beauty. Keep that in your head and repeat it until you believe it. When you are always comparing yourself to others, you are degrading yourself, and all you're doing is also just reinforcing this belief that you are not enough, that you're not pretty enough, that you're not doing good enough. That's all that that's doing. Whenever you have a negative thought or you're doing something like comparison, you gotta think, okay, what good is this bringing me? Because if it's something that's not bringing you any good, why is it in your life? Same with people, keeping people in your life that don't bring any good to you or positivity to you. Why are they in your life? Why are you letting people into your life that aren't good for you? Why are you having these habits in your life that are not good for you? If you want to be happy, then you gotta be strict with your habits and really think, is this good for me? Because if it's not good for me, then I'm going to be done. Okay, comparison is not good for you, so you're going to be done. And that's something you have to remember. And it's crucial in self-love. Letting go of those toxic habits and those toxic mindsets are going to be a big, big thing. Comparison can also delay personal growth. And when you keep being worried about others, you're going to forget to be worried about yourself. And this goes for more of the life part of things. When you're constantly worried about how another person is doing in life, you're going to put all your energy into that person that you're going to forget to put it back onto yourself. And what do you have now? You just put all that into that one person and how they're doing, or maybe it's multiple people that you're comparing yourself to. You want that life, like I said earlier, work for it. What you're doing now is stunting your growth by caring about what other people's lives are. This can really distract you from your goals and what you want to achieve in life when you're worried about another person. It's like when you're working on a project, but you're just spending the time constantly comparing it to another person's. How are you going to get anywhere with your project when you're just paying attention to theirs? Say you have a little bit of progress in your project, right? You're liking it so far, and then you see someone, and great project, oh my gosh. So then you're like just sitting there and you're, wow, great project. That looks so much better than mine. Mine looks so bad now. What am I going to do? I don't even want to do it anymore. Okay, well, your project's not going to get anywhere. That's for a fact if you're going to sit there and dwell on theirs. So now, not only are you not getting your shit done, but you're also not even going to be able to see the potential for yours. And the same thing applies to your life and your beauty even. You're constantly comparing yourself and what you look like to another person. You aren't putting any of the work into yourself. You're not going to reach your full potential if you're sitting there and only comparing yourself to other people's lives. And, oh, she's so beautiful. Oh, her life is so great. Okay, yours can be too. You can be beautiful. Put in work into yourself, your beauty. Get your lashes tinted and lifted, okay? Do a hair mask even. Little things like that can totally enhance your beauty, but you're sitting there worrying about someone else so you don't even get the chance to see. All this is doing too is creating unnecessary pressure that does not need to be there. Pressure to keep up, always be beautiful, always be doing good, etc. You know, that's all that this is doing for you. And I think social media is a really good example of this. A lot of people will only post the good and it'll make us feel like we're not caught up, which causes that unnecessary pressure. You need to focus on your journey and not others, so shift your mindset. Everybody is different, and another person's beauty does not take away from yours. Like I said, it does not change your appearance. Either way, you are still beautiful. A big thing too is limiting your social media exposure and also curating your social media feed. And I talk about this because I truly believe in curating your social media feed and totally switching it up. Social media is engineered to highlight the best moments of people's lives, but majority of people, when you see how great their lives are, it's not always rainbows and butterflies. It's not always perfect. Everyone goes through stuff. I'm sure the prettiest girl online that you see has her own insecurities, her own issues that she has to work through. Huge thing, practice gratitude daily. Once you shift your focus to what you do have rather than what you're lacking, you will start to rewire your brain and feel happier about life. So get a gratitude journal and every single day write at least 3 things that you are grateful for, and also 3 things that you love about yourself. And I think specifically your appearance, if that's what you're struggling with, and just say it in the mirror every single day. Just do it, okay? You see those post-it notes right over there? Those are my affirmations I say to myself every single day, because that is the reminder that I need to keep myself happy and loving myself and wanting to improve myself. So I think post-it notes are great, and just putting them up on a mirror. Also, mirror work. Mirror work is basically you look at yourself in the mirror. It might be uncomfortable at first, but what you do is you go to the mirror, stare at yourself, and look in your eyes, like literally stare at yourself in the eyes and just start repeating positive affirmations like, I love myself, I'm beautiful, I'm worthy, I get prettier every day, I'm gorgeous, everyone's in love with me, whatever you have to do, I'm confident. And say those every single day. Mirror work every single day. You will rewire your brain. Your brain will start to believe it, and trust me, once you keep going with that, those negative thoughts, where are they? It's okay if they do come up, but always shift your negative thoughts into positive thoughts like that, because I used to have so many negative thoughts, and then I started right away, as soon as I got one of those thoughts, instantly brought it to being something positive. I feel ugly. No, I feel beautiful. And that has been such a huge thing for my self-love journey, is always shifting my thoughts, and you will notice that makes a huge difference in your self-confidence. I also have noticed that once I did start shifting my thoughts, I stopped comparing myself to other people. You also have to remember, beauty is not some one-size-fits-all ordeal. Think of your favorite models and celebrities, for example. Do they all look the same? No, of course not. They all look different, but they're all still so beautiful. Everyone is beautiful in their own way, and I know everyone says it, but it's so true. People have unique beauty, and we should be happy that we don't all look the same. I mean, how boring would that be? Beauty comes in all different forms. You're beautiful. Do you look like another person that's beautiful? Of course not. You're different. And I like that we are all unique because just seeing other people's beauty should be exciting. Like, you don't have to look at it in a negative way. It's their individuality that make them stand out. So making sure that you are speaking kindly to yourself is gonna be a big thing, and about yourself. If you're gonna go sit there and tell people, I hate myself, I'm ugly, I'm this, I'm that, you're putting that out into the world that you are ugly and that you are worthless and that this is that, whatever it is. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? And other people are gonna see you as insecure, okay? With confidence, you gotta fake it till you make it. The good thing about confidence is no one knows if you're faking it. No one knows if it's all just a show you're putting on. But eventually, once you start practicing that confidence, it'll become real. Just like when you're saying your positive affirmations. Once you start saying those every single day, you'll start to believe it. Once you start practicing confidence every day, you'll start to be confident. Your inner voice is more powerful than you think. If you're constantly telling yourself that you're ugly, you're gonna feel ugly. You're gonna believe that you're ugly. But if you're constantly telling yourself that you're pretty and you're beautiful, you're gonna start to feel that way. You're gonna start to believe you're beautiful. Celebrate your inner beauty too. Stop focusing on the outer beauty when you also have to focus on your inner beauty and who you are inside. There could be the most beautiful girl in the world, but if she has an ugly personality, she's not so beautiful anymore. So focus on that inner beauty because these qualities are gonna last way longer than these outer qualities. Take care of your body. Of course, you're not gonna feel good when you're not taking care of yourself. Drink your water and stay on top of self-care. And you will watch your mindset shift about you and your life once you start working on those things. If you are sitting in bed, not taking care of yourself, not doing anything to improve your life, how are you gonna feel? Bad. But once you get up, go take a shower, go do yourself up, clean your space, eat healthy, drink your water, work out, do these things and implement these things, start new habits that make you happy, you'll notice your life shift. But you gotta put in the work, you gotta put in the effort, you gotta have discipline when you're improving your life. Once you start to improve your life, you're not gonna compare yourself to other people because you're gonna be focused on your life and how to better yourself, and you don't have time to focus on that. You also have to learn to be content with how you look, and you will feel more at peace and you won't compare yourself to others when you're more happy with who you are and how you are. And once you start working on your inner beauty and things within, you'll start to notice that you'll love yourself more on the outside too. And confidence is attractive, a kind person is attractive, so your inner qualities will shine through and people will automatically find you more attractive. When you catch yourself comparing, tell yourself, stop. Not doing this. I'm content with myself. I'm confident. Someone else's beauty does not change the way I look. You have nothing to gain from comparison, but so much to lose. You can lose your dignity, your drive, your passion. But what are you gaining from that? What are you getting from this? Literally nothing. And comparison can really deprive us from joy too. I talked about this in my last video, being so rooted in yourself that like nobody's absence or presence can disturb your peace. Same goes for comparison. Be so rooted in yourself that no one else's beauty is gonna change how you feel about yourself. Because literally nothing changes when you see another pretty person. Anyways, I hope this video has helped any of you guys. Remember that you are so beautiful. You do not need to compare yourself to others. It's a waste of your time. It's not doing anything good for you, so get it out of your life. The things that cause negativity and stress do not need to belong. So please, please, please remember, comparison is the thief of joy. And yeah, I hope this video helped. Bye!